Hi, I'm Vivian,
Good evening, I'm Kim.
and we're in our final ICT class,
Yeah.
and we're doing our presentation on Kahoot.
With an exclamation mark.
That's very important. We both use Kahoot extensively in our placements, and we both found it a very useful tool.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd take you through the basics. As you can see, this is the Kahoot main page.
Yeah.
I've logged in. It's free, always free.
Free to log in.
Free to log in
as a teacher.
And I think it's free for everyone.
I think it's free for everyone.
As it stands.
As it stands.
Because it's in beta mode. So you log in and you create your own free account. What is brilliant about Kahoot is, and what kids love so much about, is that basically it's quiz, multiple choice quizzes.
Yeah. There are other options.
Discussion and survey.
Yeah.
But primarily you'll be using in the classroom as a quiz. What's so great about Kahoots? That you can elect to make your Kahoots or your quizzes public. So you can search anywhere in the world for any topic.
Yeah. We have a few recommendations with that.
For one, let's just pick what topic should we do?
Philosophy.
So type in philosophy and now you can select your audience. So we were going to do schools, and you can go Kahoots. We're going to specify quiz and go search. Most importantly though, there's a button you will have to tick. See, only show Kahoots made by teachers. This will help do a bit of quality control, but as Kim will say, you still have to be careful.
Yeah, and we recommend proofreading any Kahoots before using them.
And even
with your students.
And even running through as just running the game yourself, just to double check. So
you can, if you click on there, you can see the questions without playing.
Yeah.
If time is an issue.
Time is, so you go show answers, it shows the thing. It also will show how long, 20 seconds, 4 choices. So that's where you can check it out. However, what is far more exciting, far more useful for you is you making your own quiz.
Exactly.
Now, with this, it shows here you can favourite or duplicate. So say if you saw this and thought it was perfect for you, you could duplicate it and then change the questions according to what you need.
So you can edit the quiz.
You can edit
your own needs.
And make it your own, or just hit play.
Yeah.
So if I go into my account, I could go my Kahoots, that'll work.
You're already logged in.
Yeah, I'm already logged in. So it shows all the Kahoots I've ever made or liked. So in favourites, it shows ones that I've liked.
Have you liked your own?
I've liked my own, it seems.
Yeah.
Or one's been shared with me. So if Kim has an account, he has an account and he can share, oh, Viv, I heard you're interested in this legal studies, and he shares it with me.
So teachers can share them with other teachers.
Yeah.
So it helps with that community aspect.
And these are the ones I have made myself. So you can see some are still in draft mode, but others I've mucked around.
Yeah.
Basically, see down here, my legal studies SAC one has been replayed.
The one you would think would be the most boring.
Yeah, the most boring milestone, but there's no other quizzes, so no one wants to do it. This has been played 38 times and been favourited 17 times. So, yay, I'm mildly famous.
Can you send a message to those people?
I should. That'd be good. But so you can see here, if I was sick of all this attention, I could go make private, which would be very mean, because it would be in the ethos of sharing and caring.
Sharing, collaborative world.
Yeah, exactly. But today, we're going to help teach you about Kahoot through a quiz that we created earlier.
I will play this Kahoot.
Kim is the student. So what you do is you go play. You can see it's been played twice. And you elect to either be teams or classic. We're going to play classic, which is one-on-one. And as it says, get your phone, tablet, laptop out now.
Which one's Kahoot?
The one you want to use is this Kahoot.
Make it.
No. Pick one. So this is the half the problem. So you go...
So we go.
Technology. This is what happens. So you should just go Kahoot. There we are. Let's do that one. Yeah, that's it. So it's kahoot.it. Kim's in. It's up there. Students.
Put in the... Yeah, you explain.
So keep in mind, so the music will drive you insane. Students love it, but the teachers go mad. But you'll see the screen comes up and gives an individual pin. This pin changes every time you play the quiz. So there's not a single pin per quiz. It's different every time. So children or students have to put in this pin, which Kim is doing now. Then he chooses a nickname. Keep in mind, broadband slow, internet issues with the devices, whatever, students can take a long time to log in.
But any device works.
Yeah, any
tablet, phone.
Anything should work. I mean, an Apple Watch should work, but anything should work. But students, have you found sometimes, even though they love them, they sometimes drag their feet, and it can take upwards of 10 minutes to get 20-odd students logged in. So keep that in mind and put deadlines. Don't be afraid to go start. I can see Kim, and Kim hasn't been rude, so I don't. If you see here, if he wrote something a bit naughty, if I click that, it'll automatically delete it. But Kim has been well behaved today. So I go start. So 10 questions.
I am ready.
And Kim is very ready. What is the name of this app? What do you think it's going to be? It says out of the 1,000 points. The faster Kim answers, the more points he gets.
This is a common mistake. Kahoot has an exclamation mark.
So he got it wrong, so he got 0. So next. So that's a way of pausing, and you can add photos. So I've added a photo up here, and he's got it correct, and he got it correct very quickly. So it's out of 1,000.
So the faster I answer, the more points I get.
So Kim was very fast to get 949 out of 1,000.
And also tells me I'm in first place.
First out of 1. And this is the veritable John Hattie. So what do you think the answer is, Kim? Yay! I think he's right.
I was wrong. I thought it was Hattie.
Hattie too.
Okay, I'll play seriously.
I know, all right. So Kim's still on one.
You have to remember this game is all about fun and engagement.
Fun, having fun, and it's very quick usually. We don't usually pause in between questions like this. But will your students like Kahoot? Again, to make a bit of fun, I've included some pop culture, be it the vicar's wife from The Simpsons. Would anybody think of the children? So he's now on 1,896. Not bad. Now, can this app be used to differentiate your students? So we've got to look at the pedagogy of this app. Yes, it can. It ranks. You can elect to not have the point system or to make it doesn't matter how fast or slow you are, but Year 9s love blood-thirsty, cutthroat competition. So keep it. Did someone say graphs?
No.
They so did. I heard it. Now, in this case,
sorry.
We'll go. Kim was too quick, so I'll go show image, and I've actually embedded a YouTube video.
So it's multimodal.
You can include pictures, graphs, documents, you name it. In this case, it's something a bit sad. Poor Lisa. So we go next. Kim's in the lead. Can students write their own quizzes? Yes, they can. Just like any teacher around the world, any student, any person can write a quiz, so can students. Now,
this is a good way for students to create knowledge. Thinking about 4 different options will help deeper thinking.
Yeah. And I even found myself and getting feedback from my peers, say with the legal studies, it was actually quite difficult to break down the knowledge into multiple choice answers. You have to really think about it and know the content turnover. So it'd be a great way. And
students can also, once they've made their Kahoot, present it to the rest of the class, so it creates like an inclusive atmosphere. And they love it. And another peer of ours, Adrian, is talking about he once did a Kahoot and got a half-hearted response, and then one of the girls said, well, actually, can we run one? Yeah. He said, good as gold, loved it, they were entranced. So it's a way of getting them involved. Engagement. Now, how much will this cost me, us student teachers? That's a good point.
Jerry wants to know, show me the money. Nada. It's free. As I said, it's in beta mode. It might not be free in the future, but at the moment, I think it is. It's just going to stay free.
And at the moment, there's no ads, which is good.
Yeah, so it's a huge international community. So, yeah, it's great. Kim is still on the lead. Now, can I cheat and not write a quiz? I have 6 seasons of Game of Thrones to catch up on. And I'll look like that. So, as we've been saying, you can search for quizzes by hashtags or other, so you can, but we have put some codicils, must teach teacher made, and unfortunately, even when you do that, not all quizzes are made equal, and for the timing, whatever, there can be typos or just plain incorrect information.
Don't do them at the last minute, folks.
Yeah, it's nothing worse than when a Year 7 points out that it's incorrect.
And also people might slip in some kind of agenda or rude.
So Yeah.
The 20th question.
If you don't have time to run through it, do as Kim recommended by opening the sheet to look at all the questions, open up the answers and see what you are signing up for. Yeah. Then finally, have Kim and Vivi brigade you nailed this presentation? I think we have. Yeah, see, and there's like a 50% chance that we have. So Kim, how have we done? Woo! All right.
So now
now this is the fun part, Kim. He's got a 7-answer streak.
7-answer streak.
Yeah. So what do we do from here? How can we turn this information?
There's 3 I got wrong, which could be my ZPD.
So we are going to turn this information into a graph or dot. Yeah, we want to.
Don't forget ski of Vygotsky.
And Gutman get it.
And Gutman get it.
So we want to look at, if you had a class of 20 students, you could keep this data and go final results. Yeah. You save the results.
Make sure you know who everyone is.
Yeah, this is where, I mean, they love making up their own names, but if you can somehow get them to put their initials or just be mean and say
make
your name.
They can make up fun nicknames, but also their initials.
You need to be able to identify them. Otherwise, it's
still fun, but
it's annoying.
Use it further down the track.
So you can save straight to your drive, which is great for us with our
Google Drive,
teacher folios, or just go straight old download. Now it's downloading and I'll open it up when it does that.
So while we're downloading, what is some of the theory behind?
Theory, well, what do you think?
Well, I think there's an experiential aspect. So it's like John Dewey. We've already mentioned Vygotsky.
Hattie. We have mentioned Hattie a lot.
We met Hattie a lot.
In terms of the feedback, he's brilliant. This is a great tool.
This will help with your feedback. You can also...
And just evidence. Now, we're coming up to our 15-minute deadline. Pedagogy. So we've got to speed this up.
We'll just quickly show you this and then we'll wrap up.
Okay, so this is, as I said, it's already created Excel spreadsheet. We got Kim, the student.
Yep.
He got 8 correct, 2 incorrect, and his final score was 7,582.
Not bad.
Brilliant mark. Now, in red are obviously the incorrect answers.
Yep.
But in green are the correct answers. So you actually get the options. And it says what the question is at the top of the page, which is great because you forget. Then it goes 80% were correct, 20% incorrect. This data then can be used to create a graph or
and from that graph, you can
see
what you need to do to raise myself into that other 20%.
Absolutely, to get that perfect mark. So, and also it's just good data to keep. It's a great visual to see. So it doesn't have to be.
If you used it perhaps over a whole unit, then you could see where the learning needs are for different students.
I mean, it's primarily used for revision purposes, but really you don't. Kahoot does promote.
You can also do it to consolidate knowledge.
And also blind Kahoots, a way of teaching.
Yeah. So you need, with a blind Kahoot, you need to scaffold each question so that it answers the question the students have wrong. And you need to explicitly explain to the students that perhaps they will not get the question right.
So
but by the end of the unit, they will get it right.
So it's really important. Oh, where did my Kahoot go? Where did it go? Where did it go? There we are. Yay. Okay, so if we go back, we can go new game.
Yep.
Coming up to an end. So look, it is
There's a good video on blind Kahooting.
This is well worth the watch, but we are running out of time. But again, discussion, survey, there's a lot of things we haven't had time to pop into, but it is a brilliant resource. Highly recommended. Like everything though, be cautious, but I think
optimistic.
Yeah, I think you and your students can have a lot of fun with this.
There's also room for professional development.
See, all these resources. So this is a great tool for the 21st century. And thank you so much for your time. We hope you enjoyed our program.
Thanks for listening and watching our video.
Thank you.
Subscribe below.
Yeah.